I think I first started to notice him about a year and a half ago.
It's been a frustrating and sometimes frightening year for Jennifer, a lifelong Denver resident who's lived for the past 14 years in the Chafee Park neighborhood.
This is his favorite burning spot.
Since September of last year, she says she's been trying to get Denver police to arrest a man who she says has set more than a dozen small fires near her home.
And we just saw another fire maybe a week or so ago.
According to Jennifer, she's called police at least 3 times after seeing the suspected arsonist. She says the first time it took officers about 20 minutes to get there. The second time they never showed up at all. And the third time, on Thursday night, it took nearly half an hour.
If it hadn't been so long, he could have been apprehended and we wouldn't be having this problem. It's very disappointing. It makes me feel unsafe because this is a serious safety issue, but God forbid there's something worse, like somebody being attacked. The police response time has definitely gone up. I know that for a fact.
Jennifer is correct. According to Denver police, the average response time for lower priority 911 calls in 2018 was about 29 minutes. Through the first half of this year, it increased more than 5.5 minutes to more than 34 minutes. Perhaps even more alarming is the fact that since 2018, response times for the highest priority calls, like those for shootings, have increased nearly 3 minutes and is now almost 14.5 minutes.
It's unacceptable.
Denver Police Chief Paul Pazen says he's deeply concerned by the increase in response times, which he describes as a supply and demand problem. Too much demand for police services and not enough cops on the street.
There's too much demand with a 4.2% increase in calls for service last year and a depleting workforce, about 178 officers separated from the police department last year. Every neighborhood in Denver deserves a timely response when an individual is facing an emergency, and it's our goal, it's our objective to meet those needs.
Pazen says a big part of the solution is trying to hire more cops, which has been a major problem for several years now in Denver. At this point, according to DPD, the department is down about 240 officers, or 15% from its authorized strength of 1,600 cops.
Those numbers are alarming. It'll be interesting to follow up and see how they can affect change, because as he said, that's unacceptable.
More crime, more calls, less cops is not a good formula.
All right, Matt, thanks.